The red light means it's off, right? Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to the first installment of Ryan Talks About a Show a month after it was released because he's a busy boy. Yes, I know that this show came out back in late March, but I'm only now getting around to talking about it. I think it was actually mid-March or whatever, but yeah, I was busy. So, yeah, today we're going to be talking about the Big Mouth spinoff, Human Resources. And secondly, I know that we are still in the middle of SpongeBob Month, which thank you guys very, very much for watching SpongeBob Month. But I decided to throw this little extra vlog in the mix just for fun. I also plan to hopefully get one for season 2 of Jellystone out sometime this week, but that's just a wait and see. But yeah, let's talk about Human Resources. The show is basically, what if Big Mouth was about the different personality monsters? You know, the hormone monsters, depression kitties, shame wizards, love bugs, all those guys. And the show is basically a workplace comedy around all of these different beasts. And our main character is a love bug who is new to the job and about her first ever client, but there's also a variety of different stories going on at the same time, pretty similar to Big Mouth. Now, since the show is connected to Big Mouth in a pretty significant way, I should probably address the elephant in the room regarding my opinion on Big Mouth, because it is probably one of the most divisive cartoons in recent years. You either really like it or you really hate it. I'm more on the former side. I quite enjoy Big Mouth. It does have its moments of being kind of uncomfortable and gross, but I think that's intentional to reflect what it was like to be in middle school with a bit of a more supernatural and cartoony twist to it all. But it is kind of iffy on whether or not this show counts as CP or not. But that's a video for another day. Right now I want to talk about the spin-off, Human Resources. And you know, this show is perfectly fine. If you like Big Mouth, it's safe to say that you're going to enjoy Human Resources quite a bit. It's different enough to where if these were Big Mouth episodes, it would feel a little weird because, well, these aren't the main characters, but in terms of tone, they are pretty similar to the point where if you like one show, you're gonna like the other. So first things first, I want to talk about the character design, because outside of the gross aspect of the possible CP, another one of the most controversial things about Big Mouth are its hideous character designs, which is kind of a loophole in order for the show to get away with showing the children in the situations, that and having grown-up voice actors. But I always thought that the designs on the creatures were really strong. Like, they were very well designed and very imaginative and creative. So my favorite thing about this show is the character designs. Just to see all these different creative looking creatures with all the different designs and in this whole other world. We get introduced to a lot of new creatures that weren't into the show, including some new species, like the Logic Rock, which I think might have been in the original series, but I genuinely can't remember, and the Ambition Gremlin. And the Addiction Angel, which we get to see one of, and he's voiced by Hugh Jackman, and he's probably amazing because he's Hugh Jackman and got 3 peckers. This is, of course, a Big Mouth spinoff, so there are definitely going to be some sex jokes in there, thrown in there, and a lot of cussing, and some nudity there just to spice things up. Literally. But at this point, you just come to expect that from a Big Mouth product. And the antics with the various different hormone monsters can be quite entertaining on their own. But I think that because, unlike Big Mouth, the show isn't really about the sexual stuff as much as its predecessor show. I mean, Big Mouth can get into more personal stuff, but a good chunk of it is sex. It is the horniness of these kids. But because the hormone monsters have less of an attention in this show, we get to spend a lot more time with the other different creatures, and we get to experience love a lot in this series. And there's quite a few emotional moments, specifically towards the end of the season. Like, episode 8 and episode 9 of the show, I feel are really strong examples on how this show can give out some really good, really emotional episodes. I won't give away what those shows are, or what those episodes are about specifically, but they do get you in the feels by the end of the episodes. Pun completely unintended. So overall, if you like Big Mouth, you're gonna like Human Resources. It's a pretty decent spin-off, and I wouldn't mind getting another season out of it. So, what did you guys think of Human Resources? If you've seen it, please let me know in the comments below. And also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified when future videos are uploaded. And since we are in the middle of SpongeBob Month 2022, I do want to make an announcement. One, there's a very slim chance of there being a new Toon Talk this week or a new SpongeBob Month Toon Talk because, well, I'm going to be out of town this weekend, and I don't know if I'll have time to properly work on an episode, so there might just be 4 SpongeBob months this year. Sorry about that, instead of 5. But the other thing I want to talk about is that I want to start doing fun little stretch goals for the channel. Now, we gain subscribers at a very, very, very slow rate on this channel, so I want to play a little game. If we can get to 300 subscribers by the end of the year, I will make a video that is all about every single SpongeBob video game. It's going to be a very, very long process because I'm going to have to get all the consoles for the games that I don't own. And not to mention I have to get all the games. So if you guys want to see that mega video happen, then please hit the subscribe button. And I'll introduce some later stretch goals if we actually do hit that before the end of the year. Like miraculously in June, we just so happened to hit 300 subscribers. And I have to be like, oh crap, I need to introduce a new stretch goal. So, yeah. 300 subscribers by the end of the year. Video about every single SpongeBob video game. Boom. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Bye!